Are you wondering when it's time to walk away from a property after a home inspection? Well, today I'm going to give you my list of items that sellers should address after a home inspection. I'm Amy Pearson. I'm a local realtor in the Western Suburbs of Chicago, also serving downtown Chicago as well. And I make videos just like this one on community info, real estate tips that might help you out in buying and selling in the near future. Please hit the subscribe button if you like my video. I'm Amy Pearson, local realtor, and if you are looking for a home in the area, please feel free to reach out. I'd love to help you out. I've been getting calls and text messages from people just like you looking to find a home, and I've been helping them out. So I've got your back on Chicagoland real estate. Okay, so here's my list of items. There's 5 items. Some people, after an inspection, they want to address cosmetic issues that are in the home. Sellers in this market are not as willing to address those items, but health and safety items, they are willing to address. So sellers, if you're watching this video, you might want to pay attention because these are items that you should strongly consider addressing. Probably my first 4 for sure. Okay, so my first one on my list would be severe water damage. If there is severe water damage found after the inspection, say for example, it were frozen pipes and the pipes burst and there was water bursting everywhere, the seller should address this after an inspection. If they don't, I would for sure walk away if I was a buyer, for sure. All right, my next one would be mold issues. If there are any mold issues found after an inspection, this is an item that seller should definitely address. It's a health and safety issue. It just needs to be, had some mold mitigation treatments done on it, and it can be remediated probably before closing. If not, you could schedule to have a contractor come in right after closing and give them a credit to have it done. My next one would be radon. This isn't an issue as much in downtown Chicago. I've had buyers buy single family homes and duplex downs that are ground level, and they've done radon inspections, and I haven't seen anyone have high levels yet that I know of. And I've talked to other realtors, and it hasn't really become an issue that I know of in downtown, but definitely do a radon inspection if you have a basement level property that you're buying in Chicago. Western suburbs, it is an issue for sure. There is radon in the ground. Radon is an odorless gas that seeps up from the ground into the basement, and it can cause health issues. So after inspection, if there are higher levels of radon in the home that are considered unsafe, the seller definitely should address it. And it's kind of a known thing that sellers are usually open to addressing this because it is a health and safety issue. They can either have it radon mitigation system installed or a credit to have a radon mitigation system installed after the buyer moves in. It can range from $500 up to $1,500 range, depending on the size of the basement and the scope of the work. If there's crawl spaces in addition to a basement, I'd say it's more on the higher end of the amount to have the work done. All right, my next one would be building code violations. So after inspection, if there are some building code violations, this is something the seller should address for sure before closing. I would possibly strongly consider walking away if you were a buyer and there were some big red flag building code violations. All right, my last one I would say is not as strong as the other ones as issues, but if you are a seller and you've got any broken smoke detectors or missing smoke detectors, definitely get them replaced before you get to inspection. It is a health and safety issue. I would not say it's a deal breaker having broken or missing smoke detectors. Just get them replaced before you list the house. It's just my little tip. It's definitely not a deal breaker though. So those are my tips on items on when it's time to walk away after inspection if the seller is not willing to make those adjustments, credits, or repairs. I'm Amy Pearson. I am a local realtor serving downtown Chicago as well as Western Suburbs. I've got a great video coming up that I think you're gonna like. Please check it out.